Hello everybody, welcome back to Tutorials with Mo. I am having a great day, I hope you guys are too. Hopefully this whole coronavirus stuff ends soon so we can all get back out and get back to a normal-ish life. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. In our last video, we went over how to get the new netherite armor and tools, but of course, in order to do that, we have to get into the nether itself. How do you do that? That's a great question. Let's go ahead and show you how to do that. So, what you need to do first is to find yourself something called obsidian. It looks kind of like this. It's like a little purple black type block with kind of like bumps on it right here. You need 14 of these blocks in order to get into the nether. You can always do more than 14 if you want to, but the minimum you need is 14. Excuse me, sorry about that. I have no idea what's going on today. I have some sort of weird cough and it's not going away. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with, first you need a water bucket and you need a pool of lava. A pool of lava can be found in random places such as a ravine, or you can kind of find lava pockets around in the overworld, kind of in random areas. So you'll place your water bucket down, and as soon as you place your water bucket down and pick it back up, you'll see that the water that's spilled on top of the lava forms the obsidian. Do not do it where you're placing the water next to lava, such as if I had placed it and broken this square right here, put the water in, it would not have done this. It would have actually created this block right here into cobblestone. So you do not want to place it next to lava, because if you place it next to lava or have the water meet the lava, it'll create cobblestone. You need to place the water on top of the lava in order to create the obsidian. So let's go ahead and put that back. And what you'll need is a diamond pickaxe. I have one that's fully enchanted just so you can kind of see the difference, because an enchanted pickaxe will allow you to mine this obsidian a lot faster. So I have the regular one in my hand right now. Let's go ahead and start mining. And as you can see, it currently takes about 10 to 12 seconds per block, which is a pretty long time, especially if you need the 14. So about 10 to 12 seconds. And this is very time consuming, especially since you need 14 of them. However, if you have a fully enchanted one, which this one has mending, unbreaking 3, and efficiency 5, those are kind of like your main ones that you definitely want to worry about. There's also a few others such as fortune, where if you're using it on, let's say, diamond ore, there's a very high chance of it dropping extra diamonds and stuff like that. But for something like this, you don't really need it. So I would definitely recommend at least efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and mending, and then eventually you can put fortune on when you're focused on actually mining something such as diamonds, emeralds, nether quartz down in the nether, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start mining this up, and as you can see, instead of it taking it about 10 to 12 seconds per block, it is now about 5 to 6 seconds per block. So it is much faster with this efficiency enchant. So you want to get to 14. And after you get 14 minimum, then you can create your nether portal. So there's the 14 that we have. I already have the 14 in here just to kind of show you, what the recipes, call for. So let's just go ahead and use the ones that we mined. You're going to place it in a 5 up. Let me just change it to creative real quick just to fly up and make this easier. 3, 4, 5. You're going to 2 over and then up 5 again. And then 2 over. So that is your 14 block formation of obsidian minimum in order to get into the nether. What you can always do is, extend it out to make it wider. You can make it higher, pretty much whatever you would like to do. But as long as you have at least a minimum of these 14 and this kind of like square or rectangular shape, you will be able to get in. Anything less than this, you will not be able to get in. So again, you need 14 obsidian blocks minimum. So let's go ahead and go back to survival real quick. In order to light that up, you need a flint and steel. In order to make a flint and steel, you need a piece of flint and you need an iron ingot. So come over to a crafting table, put these two in, and there's your flint and steel. This flint and steel, then used on the obsidian, will unlock your nether portal. Before you go into the nether portal, I would definitely recommend bringing at least one gold item, such as golden boots, because I'm just going to go back into creative for right now though, just to make this a little bit easier. So you'll put on your gold boots, and the reason being, let's go ahead and in my current nether location, there are no immediate piglins around. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and see if we can find. You know what? No, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna spend time worrying about that. But essentially, what happens is, if you have at least one gold item on you, the piglins will not be hostile towards you. So if you find a piglin fortress, which they now have in the nether update, if you are wearing any type of gold armor, they will not be hostile towards you. The boars will be, however, but the actual piglins themselves will not be. So you can kind of free roam the nether a little bit better. But of course, you still have to watch out for guests and, these guys right here, the magma slimes, because the magma slimes, the guests, will always remain, hostile towards you. So you still have to be careful, as you're in the nether. So the main priority or reason why you want to come into the nether, especially for this update, is to get that new ancient debris, which I explained in our first video of how to get those netherite armor and tools. So this nether was actually very, very lucky because, it placed me at a position where I was kind of already at a decent depth. So I was already at 58, whereas other nethers have actually placed me much higher at around like 89, let's say. So we went down much further because there was a nice, ravine that was already created for us. So we're now down to 38. And just with a very little amount of digging, unlike our first video where you saw me go all the way down to 8 and TNT a major area up, this one has actually given us an ancient debris immediately at 19. So we found our first ancient debris very, very quickly, just mining down and not even worrying about, TNTing that major area I had shown in that first video. So you can be very, very lucky with your nethers. You can be very, very unlucky with your nethers. So again, you just want to make sure you get in here, protect yourself as much as possible, such as the gold item, golden apples, any type of fire resistance, especially since there's a lot of lava, in the nether, lots of lava blocks, magma blocks, sorry. And there's just a lot of free flowing lava. So you want to definitely, be careful with that. And that is how you get into the nether. I'm not going to go into much detail about what you can actually do in the nether. That'll come into, another video. But for now, we are actually done. I hope you guys liked this video and now know how to actually get into the nether itself. And I wish you guys luck in creating your first ever netherite items. And I hope you guys enjoy the nether update. Please like this video, Please subscribe to know when future videos get released. And in our next one, I will show you how to actually do the various enchants on this pickaxe. And we'll do an enchanting tutorial real quick. And then what I'm also considering doing is a playthrough series. So if you guys have any suggestions for a playthrough series, please feel free to put that in the comments right now. And if you want to see any future tutorial videos, anything specifically that you want to see, please feel free to comment that, and I will make sure to take care of that. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.